boxing is a lost art. And that seems to be the proper way to fight. Everyone, like you say, everyone's looking for the knockout. Everyone's looking for that knockout for TV. You gotta set the guy up sometimes to get that knockout.
Right. I know against Hopkins, you guys were pretty restrained and kind of measured in how you guys approached him. Should we expect something more like that, or is it going to be a little more aggressive, you think, given that you're dealing with a younger guy that can maybe move a little bit better?
Well, I think it depends on what Ward brings to the table. If he's a bit younger and stronger. If he elects to slug, which I think once he gets hit, he will no longer do that. Then it makes for an interesting fight. But I think, like I said, rather than run around the ring, I think you're going to try to walk Sergey around the ring and set traps to him and feints and try to embed him into certain things to hit him with pot shots.
Outside of falling down, once he does get hit, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think he's going to do?
I think the first time he really gets with a good shot, if he doesn't go down, he's going to take off. He may not run, but he's definitely going to walk at a fast pace to get away from Sergey. So I hit him with feints, try to set up certain things, or either just buy time for himself. Use a good jab to try to keep Sergey off him. Because once he gets hit, he's definitely saying, no, I don't want to be here any longer. And if he gets hit with a clean shot that we're boning him with, he might not get him. The chin is suspect. It's not. I'm not saying he doesn't have a good chin, but it's a little suspect. And if Sergey can hit him, we're boon hit him. It's over.
I know you mentioned that Ward, being at the age that he is a little bit kind of in the declining stages. Because your guy's also 33 now, and I've seen video of him when he was younger. He seemed to be a little lighter on his feet. Where do you think your guy is physically, kind of in the?
Listen, I'd be a fool to say, well, he's not in the decline because he's the same age. Right. But he's a puncher. He's not using his legs. He's going forward. So, and the last thing that puncher loses is his punch. So the decline for him, well, there may be signs of it, you may see it. It's not as much so as it is with Ward. Because Ward's a boxer, he's slick, he moves a lot. He depends on those legs, depends on not getting hit. So for him, he needs that movement. And it's still there, but can he move the way he once did and still be strong? I mean, you got to fight this. Eventually, you have to hit Sergey to get his respect. Can you get his respect? Can you stop him from coming at you? Not grabbing, not holding, not doing those things that you do so well, but fighting him. Are you willing to take a chance and exchange with him and get a chance of getting clipped? Those are the things it is.
I know Ward's obviously a pretty mentally strong guy, I think. How do you think your guy compares to Sergey compares him in that department?
I think they're about the same. Ward is a very mentally strong person. I think Sergey is also. To be champion, you have to be. To defend the title and stay where he's at and stay on the course what he's gone through, he has to be mentally strong. So it's not really an edge, but they're about even with that.
So you quoted as saying you enjoy working with the Russians because they're motivated. It's more motivated.
Yeah, listen, where they come from, the country is in Russia, either you're poor or you're rich. Pretty much same thing here, but at least here, you can get some kind of benefit, some kind of breaks. There, it's one or the other. And for a lot of those guys, they had to grow up in a rough environment. The stronger survives. I think that's what makes them hard, strong fighters. Because once they get here, they're dedicated now. After a few years of getting adjusted to life in America, they get lazy and when they first get here, they're strong and they're hungry. They want to
be fighters here who are trying to get, they don't fight as often as they should, and they're also kind of seeking more money than they should sometimes. And do you see that often?
That hurts the fighters. Yeah, because think about it. Alvarez fights twice a year. Come on,
a lot of it.
The money he makes, I try to fight 4 or 5 times a year. Let's make the money where you can. Not twice a year and take a vacation. But that's unfair. That's for boxing out nowadays. Less fights, more money. That's what they want.
What does it say about Sergey that he's maintained that hunger even after making money?
He definitely wants to be champion and stay champion. The title means more to him than just saying I'm champion. He relishes all the attention that he gets, accolades, and he loves that. He lives for that.
Some guys, when they have a incident in the ring like he did, where what was that, 6 years ago, whatever, when he killed the guy, have trouble recovering from something like that. What does that tell you about him? That the fact that he's been able to not only come back but kind of remain that type of aggressive big puncher.
So he has the right kind of attitude for boxing. He's a nasty guy when he gets in the ring.
Right.
You know, we talked about it. I said, listen, those things happen. It's unfortunate. Every fighter goes in the ring not thinking that because that's the last thing that's on your mind.
Right.
And when it happens to you, you know, you have to either fight through it or it destroy you to a degree. And you know, for him, it happened. He gave the family some money, and they moved on.
That said, I imagine it's not something like everybody could do, right?
No, some guys handle it differently. You know, everybody's different, but he just dealt with it and he moved on because he had to.